What is up, guys? I am back after a long break. Life has been a little bit busy, but today I have some time to make a new video for you guys. So what I'm going to show you today is my own variation on the hero deck. Now, if you haven't noticed already, I love heroes. This has been a deck that's close to my heart and I've been playing it since I was a child. So let's get right into it. Okay, so before we begin, this particular build is meant to turbo out Dank Law and then you stun the opponent with traps. So the card choices will reflect that. So to start things off, let's go with the monsters first. So we have triple vision hero Vion. This is our main normal summon of the deck. You can send a hero monster to the graveyard and your main target would be Shadow Mist, which then lets you search for another hero. And it's a dark target, which is a mask change target, so you can make Dank Law with it. I play 2 Shadow Mist. In a lot of builds, people tend to play 3 of these, but from my experience, you don't really want to draw into Shadow Mist that much. You really want it in the deck so you can summon it off a hero lives or send it using a hero monster to search for a card. So I found 3 to be really cloggy and I keep drawing into it when I don't want to, so 2 is a good number to play with, but that's up to you. 1 Blaze Man, because I play Emergency Call, so I have another target for it, and also it can dump Shadow Mist, making it a dark attribute, so it can make itself a target for mask change. And to finish off the last hero monster, we play 1 Honest Neos. If I had another, I would play 2, but I only have 1 at the moment, so this will have to do. So again, you can have, it's a sort of like a hand trap for heroes. You hold on to it, you ditch it, and then your hero monster gains 2500 attack. And it becomes a giant beat stick, and you can use it to protect yourself from battle as well. To support this main strategy of the deck, I play double Goblinberg. So when this is summoned, you can then special summon a level 4 or lower monster from your hand as well. So I used to play 1 Goblinberg and 1 Summoner Monk, but I found 1 Summoner Monk to be quite cloggy because I have a lot of spells I don't want to discard, or sometimes I don't draw into my spells as well because I play a lot of traps. So I've completely ditched Summoner Monk and I'm playing double Goblinberg. So I play 2 Eater of Millions. Now this has been getting pretty popular in the OCG, so we use it to mainly deal with a lot of big monsters that we don't like. So this banishes a monster face down at the start of the damage step, and you summon it by banishing 5 cards from your hand, field, or extra deck. To round off the monsters, play a couple of hand traps. So I play 2 Ghost Ogre, 2 Winter Cherries, 1 Ash Blossom, and 1 Maxi. Now moving on to the spells, because we're playing Dank Law Turbo, we have to play 3 A Hero Lives and 3 Mask Change. And because we play a lot of dark monsters, so we play Vion and Shadow Mist, and then Blazeman can actually become a dark type. Having 3 Mask Change makes it pretty good, so you have a lot of targets to use for this card. And I play 1 Form Change so I can access other level 6 Mask Heroes like Mask Hero Blast. But if I had Mask Change 2, I would swap Form Change out for it. Emergency Call, pretty straightforward, adds a hero monster, well, adds an elemental hero monster to your hand. 2 Cosmic Cyclones, this is up to you. You can play Twin Twister or MST. I just like Cosmic Cyclone for the banish effect, and Twin Twister, I have a lot of cards I don't want to discard, so I don't really want to play it. So Cosmic Cyclone just works for me. 1 reinforcement. I really wish this came back up to maybe even 2 at the moment. And 1 pot of desires. Now when I do draw into this, it actually does help and fix my hands, so it's pretty nice to have. Now, as I said in the start of the video, this is a really trap heavy build, so it's meant to make Dark Law and then stun the opponent with traps. So we'll go through the traps now. I play 2 back to the front. You can play Call of the Horned, but that's vulnerable to MST, for example. So Call back to the front lets you reuse your Shadow Mist from the grave, which then helps you search for another mask change, or just prevents OTKs if you're in a pinch. So it's quite a good card in this deck. I play 2 Solemn Strike, 1 Warning, 1 Bottomless, 1 Imperial Order, Mirror Force. This can be any Mirror Force, but I just like the original. And the Phantom Knight's Sword and Phantom Knight's Fog Blade to protect Dark Law. And that's it for the main deck. Let's move on to the extra deck. Alright, let's move on to the extra deck. So because we're playing heroes, we have to play the Dark, or Dank Law as some people would say it, Dark Law itself, 2 Dark Laws. I think 2 is enough. 3 is a little overkill, so I think 2 is a good number. 1 Master Hero Blast that you can access using form change. Now I can't find my Master Hero Enki, so if I did, I'd probably add Enki as well. So that's it for the heroes side of it. Next are a couple targets that you can use for Winter Cherries, but again, it will depend on the local meta or what kind of competition you're playing. 1 Macabre, 1 Buster Dragon, Crystal Wing, because nobody wants to deal with a 1-card Crystal Wing like Wind Witches, a Omega. Castell, because you can make it using Goblinberg or Hero Lives and then normal summoning at level 4. Now if I can't make Dark Law but I can still make a rank 4, this is what I would go for, and it would make my Bottomless Pit Trap Hole live in the deck. 1 Tornado Dragon just to remove spells and trap. Gargoyle Samurai, push for damage. I just love Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon. I had to include it. It's mainly to beat over stuff, but you know, it targets, which kind of sucks in the current meta. Time Star just to get rid of those pesky magicians. Proxy and Deco Torgo. And that's about it. If you like it, click like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.